So, apparently Pokemon X, Y, and Z just came out today. Okay, let's give it a watch.
2 hours later.
Oh my god, that was awesome! Hello everybody, my name is Big Owen, but you guys can call me Owen. Today, here's my review for Pokemon X, Y, and Z Episode 1. Oh my god, it's so awesome. Now, I've seen it in the raw, so I don't understand most of it, but I think I got some of it. So the episode starts off where Team Flare enters Zygarde's lair, and they start attacking it. Then Zygarde hits them back with one blow and it escapes. And then one of the Team Flare girls tells Lysandre that Zygarde got away. And then we go into Ash and the gang. And Barney, Pikachu and Dedenne are playing in a pile of leaves. And then we get to see Zygarde Core, aka Squishy. And then Squishy ends up in Barney's bag and then Barney finds it. Then Ash and Serena use their new Pokedexes to figure out what Pokemon is it, but it doesn't show any image or information. That's helpful. The first episode of Pokemon X, Y, and Z, they can't use the new Pokedexes. And then a herd of Dugtrio, you know, the three-headed birds, start running past them, and then jumping from tree to tree was a Grovyle, and behind it was Sorta. I bet Sorta's all like, "We start a new Pokemon season? Without me? Hey, wait up!" And then Squishy got away, probably it was scared from the Dugtrio herd. And then they start looking for Squishy. And then Squishy gets captured by a Drapion, which belonged to one of the Team Flare girls. And then Ash and the gang see Squishy being captured and they start having a battle. And from the Pokemon Look Ahead trailer we get to see Pikachu versus Drapion. That was that moment. Then Sorta joined in as well. But near at the end, Ash sent out Noibat to use Supersonic so they can get away. Then time goes past, the gang let out their Pokemon to soar Squishy, and then began to have some dinner. And then they tried to give Squishy some Pokepuffs and some berries, but he wouldn't eat any. Then Squishy went onto a rock and absorbed some sunlight. And then it went to sleep. But before it went to sleep, we get to see, it kind of used like a Zygarde sight to see where the Zygarde cells are. But here's something very important. Along the way, ask Sorta, how have you been doing? Have you got any gym badges? And Sorta's got 5 gym badges, and some I haven't seen before. So it kind of confirms in the Pokemon Z game, there are going to be some new gym leaders. Maybe. It's night time now, and I was thinking, is Frogadier going to evolve in this episode into Greninja? Then Greninja turns to Ask Greninja. I was wondering what's happening. Then Squishy, using its Zygarde sight, it knows where Team Flare is because there's a Zygarde cell near them. Then Squishy goes to Team Flare for some reason. I think it was trying to protect the Zygarde cell. I don't know. And the gang follows Squishy and they began to have another battle with Team Flare. Then Ash sent out Frogadier, Sorta sent out Grovyle, Serena sent out Braixen, and Clement sent out Luxray. Haven't seen that Pokemon battle in a while. But Ash tells Serena and Clement, "You should go away, we got this." And then they start to go away. And then Barney and Serena fell in the river, and Squishy floats away on the stream and ends up safely on a rock. And then one of the other Team Flare girls with the green hair finds Squishy, and some Team Flare grunts surround the Pokemon. But then something happens to Squishy. Apparently it absorbs the power of the Zygarde cells, and it was able to transform into Zygarde 10% form. I actually thought Squishy needs at least 10 Zygarde cells to become 10% form, but there was a lot more than 10. Then Zygarde 10% form used 1,000 arrows to defeat Team Flare, and then it goes back to Squishy's form because it takes a lot of power for it to become in 10% form. And then Squishy reunites with the gang again, then it almost comes to an end. They get to see Zygarde near the trees for some reason, and then Sorta goes to a different path, and then at the end we get to see that moment where Ash and Long cross paths. That was that moment, but it was an epic and a disappointment moment because they just walked past each other. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was epic, but they just walked past each other. That's it, they don't engage or anything. But before it ends, we're going to see Cassandra and the Team Flare Professor witness Zygarde 10% form. And then that's it. Now this episode was great. I would highly suggest you watch it, and I will see you in the next video. But wait, before I go, I'm going to give a shout out to Slenderman TNT. If you like to watch Call of Duty, FIFA 16, and some Gravity Falls trailer videos, then this is the channel for you. I'll leave his channel down in the description down below. So for now, I will see you in the next video.